guys, it's me, Jason. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you for watching. So basically, we're coming back to where we left off. We're going to do a neat little trick here. Right now, I have a system, an RO system from RO Buddy, and basically it creates 50 gallons per day. And what I found out is that sometimes the pressure, if you have a house that has well water, that pump or sump usually runs, that it fluctuates throughout the day. So what I noticed is I had to get a pump. Started doing research, and when I got the RO Buddy, I was like, well, hell, why not get the Smart Buddy booster pump? The reason why I chose this, and this is just my personal preference, you can take it for what it is, but the reason why I got it is because you can actually hook up either for it to drain, or you can also hook it up to a float valve or a solenoid. So basically it will either turn on or off the system when the water has reached its level. And then this booster pump also flushes out the system every time that you turn it on for a minimum of 18 seconds, between 10 to 18 seconds. And a lot of pumps don't do that. You have to use these little valves to shut off the water, and then it goes to another area, and then it's all manual work. So I went ahead and cut that out and just let this little bad boy do the job for me. So it's really easy. So I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick. So basically this is a 50 gallon per day. The water comes in, sediment cartridge goes underneath, the water goes to the carbon cartridge, comes up through the membrane. This is a 50 gallon per day membrane and system. Now we're going to go ahead and upgrade to 100 gallons per day. This booster pump, Smart Buddy booster pump by Aquatic Life, they are actually rated up to 100 gallons per day, so this will do just fine. So all we're going to do is just attach it, and basically what I did was I stripped the last RO Buddy that I had, because I have two systems out here. Go ahead and clamp in. Once I'm clamped in, I'm going to face the RO Buddy, the second membrane, because we're going to feed off of it, and that's called wastewater staging. It's really popular nowadays. I thought about it. When I initially started it, I noticed there was a lot more wastewater than there was RO water being produced, and I was like, man, what can I do to maybe try to see if I can get more more RO water versus wastewater? So basically you're piggybacking the system and actually feeding the lines too. I've already prepped the lines. I got the little Y adapter here, and I'm just going to go ahead and plug it in. Push down, and you're going to pull up. You see how it won't let go of it? That's because there's a little ring that's hooked up on the inside. You use this little blue clip. It clips in place, so the actual clip doesn't move up or down, and it's a non-slip. Now we're going to go to this other one. Okay. And to come up here, clip onto it too. And remember, the right side of each membrane is the actual good side. That's where the water is going to come out. Go ahead and clip it, pull, and go ahead and pop this clip in, and I'm all set. Now all I have to do is hook up this other line. I do things color-coded for the most part. This system itself, I'm keeping it all blue, but the only parts that are actually have good water, and it's going to run to here, and there's a reason for that. If you look on the Smart Buddy booster pump, you've got red lines in the middle, blue lines on the left, and then yellow lines on the right. So I just color-coded. It's easy for me to find out if there's any leaks, if I have to replace any tubing or what have you. I use black because it's wastewater, but like I said before, we're cycling it through. So all it's going to do is it's going to go from being rejected from this membrane to come through here, and then it's going to recycle itself, and then any good water that we can pull out of the system to make into RO will automatically feed into this Y, and then we'd be good to go. All right, so I'm just going to tap in real quick. Anytime you're pressing on these lines also, just a little information here. You may or may not feel the tube go in twice. So all you have to do is just give it a good nudge when you're pushing it in, and you'll feel it click in. You'll feel it lock in place. 1, 2, and then it's set, pull. You'll see that little ring come out, and then you'll just clip it in place, and you're good to go. And then after that, to get a little bit more in depth, this would be your water that's coming out and going into your bucket. This is all your good water. Like I said before, it comes to this Y connector and it links in. This is your bad water. I use a red tube just so it's easily identifiable. And there you go. That's your 100 gallon per day. So I'll go ahead and do another video, or I'll do another update, and I'll let you guys know how much water it makes per hour. As of right now, with the 50 gallon per day setup I previously had, I timed it at 1 hour exactly. I made 5 gallons of RO water, and I'm hoping to increase it to 10 gallons per hour. That would be really great, as I use a lot of water for my discus. I've got tons of discus, and I've also got corycats, microgeophagus, ramarizi, the rams, different colorations of those, and then guppies. So, yeah, I hope you guys like my presentation. Please like and subscribe.